when 28-year-old Tiffany Slaton set off for a solo backpacking trip in California's Sierra Nevada mountains in April 2025. She was searching for peace. An experienced outdoorswoman and amateur archer, she had always found solace in nature. But what was meant to be a weekend escape turned into a harrowing test of endurance that would capture national attention. 2 days into her hike, disaster struck. An unexpected late-season avalanche thundered down the slope. Tiffany was swept off her trail, her leg bruised, her tent and food supplies buried beneath tons of snow. When the snow settled, she found herself disoriented and alone, her phone without signal, her body aching from the fall. All she had left were a small survival knife, a lighter, a water bottle, and a few granola bars in her day pack. The temperature dropped below freezing at night, and the terrain was unforgiving. With her leg too injured to climb back up the slope, Tiffany made the decision to descend, hoping to find lower ground, shelter, or a way out. For days, she limped through snow-covered woods, melting snow for water and rationing her limited food. When the bars ran out, she relied on foraging skills she had once learned in a wilderness survival course. She found wild leeks, chewed pine needles for vitamin C, and sucked moisture from moss. At night, she curled beneath fallen trees or in shallow caves, wrapping herself in emergency blankets she had packed for warmth. Every sunrise was both a miracle and a threat. The promise of another day, but also another battle for survival. She kept a journal in a waterproof notebook, logging each day not only to track time but to keep her mind anchored. Day 9. Snow again. I can't feel my toes. Day 13. I dreamt of my mom's kitchen. I woke up crying. Her writing revealed not just survival, but the slow erosion of hope. And yet, she didn't stop walking. On the 24th day, Tiffany spotted something through the trees. The roof of a small hunting cabin. She crawled to it with her last strength. The door was unlocked. Inside were dry firewood, canned beans, and a first aid kit. For the first time in weeks, she lit a fire. She cried, curled beside it, and fell asleep. 8 hours later, the cabin's owner, returning for the spring season, found her barely conscious. He radioed for help. Tiffany was airlifted to safety, dehydrated and frostbitten, but alive. In a time when modern survival often means a call for help, Tiffany's ordeal was raw, elemental, and human. She survived, not with technology, but with resilience, instinct, and courage. Her story is not just one of endurance, it is a reminder of the fragile thread between life and death, and the power of a will that refuses to break.